ही नहीं किया. And they have still remained with us in our heart and mind, isn't it? In my school group, still we talk about, the teachers are there in the group, and we still talk about how they impacted on our life. Same way, here is a teacher who teaches you scriptures, and in that, through those scriptures, he is telling you what your potential is, and that is infinite. How much more grateful can we be to that? We must show that gratitude towards such a person, and that not only the person but also the scriptures and the Lord. And therefore, and once you, and what has he told you? That you are free. What has he told you? Our Swamiji says life is a time pass. Who tells you to slog, slog, slog? And here someone comes and says life is a time pass. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. फिर भी सब कुछ हो रहा है. मजे में रहो, मौज में रहो. तो ये this new take on life, it will only come when we have faith in someone higher and who's living like that. See, and this is therefore such a person where you have complete surrender to the teacher, acharya, and you are imbibing all the teachings from him without any question. Such a person, because he has got no axe to grind, such a person is ever cheerful and grateful in his life for everything that is coming towards him. Every experience, every contact, every person, at what time, in what space, everything is pre-planned in your life. ये मत सोचो कि मैंने किया है, कैलाश यात्रा मैंने की है, ये सत्संग मैंने की है, दिस लेक्चर आई एम गिविंग. नो, एवरीथिंग इज pre-planned by him. Everything is happening. And when you become bindas like that everything is taken care of, then मजे में रहो और क्या. फिर उसके बाद you don't have to calculate anything, you don't have to manipulate anything, you don't have to work out anything. Yes, you have to plan. You have to plan. But you have to then leave the plan. Let him unfold it. आचार्याय प्रियं कुर्यात् प्राणैरपि धनैरपि कर्मणा मनसा वाचा चतुर्थः पाद उच्यते. The disciple should do good to the acharya, even if it comes to giving away one's life, wealth, mind, speech, and karma. This is the fourth quarter of brahmacharya. This is as you progress in your maturity and in surrender to the teacher, to the guru principle within you, and then this bhav automatically starts expressing that nothing is held back. Everything that I have in my life, what is that which I have? This realization that I am the infinite self. In front of that, wealth, life, speech, karma, nothing matters. Everything is तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा. Everything is for the teacher, everything is for the Lord, everything is for the greater good. That Lord will decide how he has to use you. This is the fourth quarter of brahmacharya. So, कालेन पादं लभते तथायं तथैव पादं गुरुयोगतश्च उत्साहयोगेन च पादमृच्छेत् शास्त्रेण पादं च ततोऽभियाति. The seeker of the truth attains the first quarter of the knowledge in due time. 1 quarter in association with the Guru, 1 quarter by inspired commitment to the truth, and 1 quarter by the study of scriptures. Now, 4 quarters we studied brahmacharya. What was the first one? That he must become available to the teacher and study the scriptures. And the second, and stay with the teacher, spend as much time with the teacher as possible. Because see, I'll give you one example from what happened in my life. When I came out of one organization which I was, where I studied and everything, and someone decided that this fellow has, they announced that he has left the organization. I said, okay. I was staying with my teacher, Anuvananji. and he was having an operation. I went to actually serve him because he was having an operation. And next day he came out of his morphine and all whatever painkillers. And second day or third day, and that was the first day he was walking after his hernia operation. He looked at my face. He said, "What happened?" I said, "This happened." First sentence, without any hesitation, he says, "Now don't get attached to me. Get attached to the Lord. He will open the doors." It's Mahavakya for you. It was a Mahavakya for me. See? So, can a book tell me that? Can a person who has something to get from me, will he say that to me? No, now you hold on to me. Now I am your everything. Now you serve me without, or another organization with this or that, or with all your wealth, with all your abilities, with all your inspiration. No, what did he say? Don't get attached to me, get attached to the Lord. That's the highest teaching. See, because Lord alone appears as the teacher in our life. Lord alone appears as the scriptures in our life. Lord alone appears as the utsaha or the inspiration or the self-confidence in our life. All these are the four faiths we talked about. Faith in the Lord, faith in the teacher, faith in the scriptures, and faith in our own ability to correctly understand what is being communicated. See, this is simple. And there's 1/4 by inspired. So once you have studied under the teacher, he's telling you, you are the truth. Now you commit yourself to the truth. Keep studying under the teacher. Keep committing to the truth. Keep sharing the truth. That let the Lord decide that when it has to happen. And 1/4 by the study of scriptures. I have already told you that. Now, and this must happen on a daily basis. I got when I last year, not last year, 2 years ago, 23, I went to Mumbai, and some of Swamiji's devotees, they said, "Swamiji, let's go somewhere, let's go somewhere." I said, "Where?" So we went to Ganeshpuri. Ganeshpuri is a place about 40-50 kilometers from Mumbai. And there Swami Nityanandaji Maharaj used to live. He was a realized master. His disciple was Muktananda. And I have met Muktananda's disciple, his junior Nityananda. We don't say junior, he is also Swami Nityananda. This time I went and we had lunch together. I met him at this Ganeshpuri again. So that day we went, we had the darshan. I didn't realize it was Datta Jayanti. It comes in the beginning of December. And we came back, what to do? Came back, had some sweets and snacks along the way, came back to Vile Parle, and someone said, "Swamiji, there are this square in Vile Parle. In all the quarters of that square, there is a Shirdi Sai Baba temple." I said, "Let's go." So we went to the first place, 4 of us, and that was Shirdi Sai Baba's their great grandfather was along with Shirdi Sai Baba, and they have followed the tradition, and in their house the satsang and everything happens. And उस दिन दत्त जयंती थी. They were so blessed that a Swami has come, प्रसाद वसाद मिल गया, आशीर्वाद हो गया, and एक दो भजन हो गए, and we left from there. Then we went to another place, and there it's a small, tiny, 5 meter by 3-4 meter deep khoka balls, and in that Shirdi Sai Baba statue is there. That is also built by someone many years ago, and Pujari is doing the puja. And in one wall, like this, if the statue is facing this way, in this wall there is a huge photograph wall, all top to bottom, left to right, about 158 saints photograph. So after I did Namaskar Chamatkar, went around, and I asked the priest came to me. He also did Namaskar to me, and he says, "Swamiji, what can I do for you? आज्ञा दीजिए." मैंने कहा, शिरडी बाबा ने तो सब कुछ दिया है, अगर देना ही है तो अगर इसकी फ़ोटो है तो दे दो. उसकी फोटो 158 सेंट्स ऑफ इंडिया ऑल ऑन अ म्यूरल. तो कहता मैं देख के आता हूँ. ही वेंट इनटू हिज ऑफिस, ब्रॉट आउट अ पिक्चर. कहता ये लास्ट पीस है, ये आपका ही नाम लिखा है इसके ऊपर. दे दिया. See? और कितने in our life, how many gurus have come in my life? I can tell you, Buddhist saints have come, Zen masters have come into my life, Tao masters have come into my life, devotional masters have come, and everyone has come and initiated me without me asking in my journey. I didn't even understand what they were speaking. वो कोई ट्रांसलेट करता था, मैं प्रश्न पूछता था, वो कहते थे आ जाओ, उनके घर चले जाता, जहाँ पे वो रहते थे वो पकड़ के मेरे को इनिशिएट कर देते थे, मेरी साधना आगे बढ़ जाती थी. You be committed to the truth. Whichever way it has to unfold, it will unfold. You don't decide how life has to unfold. Let Lord decide. And in this way, our commitment to these 4 quarters of brahmacharya, that is sanidhya or closeness to a teacher. Second, to commitment to the truth. Third, to inspired commitment to the scriptures. And in this way, Jnanadayo Dvadashas ज्ञानादयो द्वादश यस्य रूपम् अन्यानि चाङ्गानि तथा बलं च आचार्ययोगे फलतीति चाहुः ब्रह्मार्थयोगेन च ब्रह्मचर्यम्. The 12 qualities like knowledge extra are his form, and remaining are the limbs, and the strength fructifies only after being in association with the Acharya, and ultimately the fulfillment of brahmacharya is after attainment of the supreme Brahman. So remember the 12 qualities that we talked about in brahmacharya, all those become fructified only when we are in company of the teacher or master, and continuously. See, when I get 1.5 months to spend with Swamiji to all Australia, New Zealand, we hardly speak. I told you that. We hardly speak. I'm just following like a kamandalu. Kamandalu, you understand? कमंडलू में पानी, वो इधर जाते हैं तो पानी इधर जाता है, वो इधर जाते हैं तो पानी उधर जाता है. वैसे ही वो कुछ पूछते हैं तो मैं जवाब दे देता हूँ, नहीं पूछते तो मैं चुप रहता हूँ. कभी वो जो कुछ भी. But मेरा, what is my approach at that time for last so many years, 20 years now, 25 years, since 2004 to 2001 he's coming. My approach is, what is the space from where he's functioning? What is that space? Not inert space, conscious space. What is that space? Everything is so effortless in his life. Whether it is teaching, whether it is interacting with people, whether it is giving answers to people, if he wants to. Normally he doesn't. If he wants to. But if you understand his silence, or if you understand his out-of-the-box answer, your life will be made. So many people I have come across. I have experienced that. Because his answers are not from the book. His answer is from the wisdom. And he doesn't work out. I know that he was, last year I met him, he was like that. No. At that moment, he's living in the moment. And at that moment, when the intuitively the answer comes, and if you don't cancel it, it will benefit you. Normally क्या होता है, बस स्वामी जी ऐसे वैसे जाओ, करना है जो करो. पर अगर उस समय सुन लिया स्वामी जी का, तो हो गया काम. तो अगर देखो, वन शिरडी साई बाबा के अभी स्वामी जी का लेक्चर चल रहा था, उसमें उन्होंने बताया कि he Satya Shirdi Sai Baba, he sent one of his disciple. He was very close. He was doing everything in the बाबा के पास उनकी सेवा कर रहा था. He sent him, get away from me. गुस्सा करके उसको भेज दिया. And he cried, and why you are doing this to me? I am so loyal to you. I am so grateful to you. I have never done anything to make you angry, blah, 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 blah. He says, get out. नहीं तो मारूंगा मैं तेरे को. भेज दिया. He went away, sat on a tree, and he was thinking, क्यों भेजा मेरे को? Why Baba became angry with me? Why did he create? And one day, when he was sitting and meditating, he went in. He's thinking of Baba more now. Where he's thinking of Baba? In his mind and heart. Why did Baba do this, etc. And one day, suddenly, Baba appeared in front of him. He says, do you think Baba is only in that masjid in Shirdi? You think I'm only there? I am infinite. I am everywhere. I am here and there at the same time. And he discovered the all pervasiveness of the Baba. And with that, he also people started experiencing him also everywhere. See? So, how the teachers put you in certain situations so that you learn about yourself. It is not to judge the teacher. He did not say, Baba is wrong, he's ungrateful, I served him so. No. What is there to learn for me? What is the lesson for me? Everything in this life is there to teach us a lesson. Every situation, every event, every contact, every person, every breath. सीख लो तो सुधर जाओगे. But why? Why me? Why you? Why did that happen? Why? फिर उसका कोई, then it's a ego trip. That way the student will never benefit. But if the student creates such an attitude of learning, then there's no stop. Eklavya was there. Guru Dronacharya, when he came, he was a tribal king's son. And he came, he said, I also am a prince, please teach me Dhanurvidya. And Guru Dronacharya, I teach only the Kauravas and Pandavas, you cannot come. But when the student is ready, he made a statue of Dronacharya and he became a better archer than Arjuna, without the physical presence of the teacher. That commitment, if it is there, if you are ready to learn, nobody can stop you. See? So be a student of life rather than a calibrator of life. Why this? Why that? Etena brahmacharyena deva devatva no. Etena brahmacharyena deva devatvam ऋषयश्च महाभागा ब्रह्मचर्येण चाभवन् एतेनैव स गन्धर्वा रूपमप्सरसो जयन् एतेन ब्रह्मचर्येण सूर्य ahnaय jayate. By the strength of brahmacharya alone, gods have attained godhood, and so also the great seers became seers because of brahmacharya. By this alone, Gandharvas and Apsaras attain the beautiful forms, and by brahmacharya alone, the sun is able to give light. There's one story in Kathopanishad where the young Nachiketa, when his father tells him, go, I give you to death, he says his father was his father and his father was his teacher also. See the positive approach. He says, my father has told me, go, I give you to death. So then my father must be knowing that I must be knowing the way to go to death. That's why he has told. But Daddy, don't send me to death. I am your only son. Don't do this, don't do that. ऐसे कुछ नहीं. You know, Dad has told me. So, and he's my father as well as my teacher. If he has told, then I must find a way. And he found a way and he went to God, the Lord Death. But his time had not come. He waited there. And Yamraji came after his tour. And he says, hey, who's this fellow? Young 7-8 years old boy sitting. Hey, he's been waiting for you for 3 days and 3 nights. Ore Bapre. And that to a Brahmin. Oh, call him in. And went in. Now, beta, I give you 3 boons. Tell me first one, second one and third one. तो पहला तो वो पहला मांगता है. स्मार्ट देखो कितना है. कहता है, जब when by your blessings I go back to the earth plane, go back to be in front of my father must recognize me the way I left him. First, क्योंकि the time lag between earth plane and Yamaraj's world is thousands of years. He says, by your blessings, when I go back, he should recognize me and he should not feel bad or guilty or for whatever he has done. He should be accepting me as he has seen me before, not as a ghost, but as a person. फिर दूसरा पूछते हैं कि टेल मी व्हाट इज दैट विच इज वर्दी ऑफ अटेनिंग बाय नोइंग विच नथिंग एल्स नीड्स टू बी अटेन्ड इन लाइफ. तो और यमराज से, यार तूने ऐसा प्रश्न पूछा, ये प्रश्न तो मेरे को भी आता था और मैंने भगवान से, जब ईश्वर के साथ मैंने भी तेरे जैसे तपस्या की एंड आई डिड प्रैक्टिस ब्रह्मचर्य एंड एवरीथिंग, बट when the Lord appeared in front of me, I asked him that I want to conquer death. I want to be the Lord of death. He says, Tathastu, so I'm stuck as Yamaraj till the cycle of creation. But you are smart. I have given you apsaras, I have given you wealth, I have given you the lordship of the world, I have given you everything that this creation can offer. Because Yamaraj is a realized master. But he says, you are not succumbing to anything. You are steadfast in this goal, that what is that by knowing which nothing else needs to be known. He says, I wish at your age, when I was meditating and contemplating and practicing brahmacharya, that I had the wisdom that you have. Yamaraj is telling Nachiketa. There you go. So, no God. In our culture, there are gods, so many gods. Gods are nothing but potentialities. They were also sons and daughters of someone, isn't it? Each one of them has practiced brahmacharya, controlled their energies, controlled their vitalities, and attained the position that you see them commanding in this creation. Whether it is Ganeshji, whether it is Subramanya Swami or Kartikeya, whether it is the Apsaras, whether it is, these are the various lokas, isn't it? Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, Tapa, Jana, Maha, Satyam. Satyam is Brahmaji's loka. So all these lokas moving upwards. Those who do not practice brahmacharya, they go downwards. Or they use the brahmacharya for negative purposes, they go downwards. So all this is possible. What is your mindset? Are you thinking of success in life? Are you thinking of, I am the most beautiful and handsome person in this world? ब्रह्मचर्य प्रैक्टिस करो, वो भी मिल जाएगा. वेल्थ चाहिए, वेल्थ मिल जाएगी. पावर चाहिए, पावर मिल जाएगा. गॉडहुड चाहिए, वो भी मिल जाएगा. Not that you will say I am God, people will call you Bhagwan Nityananda Swami, Bhagwan Ramana Maharishi, Bhagwan Ramakrishna Paramahams. See? And in this way, nothing is, the sun, the moon, all the devatas, all of them have attained their position and their potentiality only through brahmacharya and nothing else. आकांक्षार्थस्य संयोगात् रसभेदार्थिनामिव एवं ह्येतत् समाज्ञाय तादृग्भावं गता इमे. As the different dishes are created by bringing together the required ingredients, in the same manner, knowing this, the various gods have attained different achievements. And similarly, all these different qualities that were told earlier, if we start just being aware of it, you don't have to focus karo, but relaxed manner, एकदम गंग हो नहीं कि यही करना है बस और कुछ नहीं. We have to merge into the life and keeping all those values, qualities, attributes in your mind and heart. Automatically you start imbibing them. They start expressing through your life automatically. This knack, you have to understand this. And this is how gods have achieved. This is how you can also achieve. You must have, some of you have told me your stories, how for so many years you have been thinking of Kailash. Someone heard about Kailash when they were young, another person heard from someone else, another read it in the book, another heard it from someone, and suddenly the old thought that Kailash, yes, and suddenly it got ignited because of some acquaintance, and you are here. So similarly, just like these things have happened, now you are listening to a satsang. It must have been there in your DNA somewhere. All it has to, all is that is happening is it is getting invoked out of you. In a satsang, that is what happens. It gets invoked out of you. Whatever is dormant, it comes up. A seed can be remaining in the soil under a rock for thousands of years, but the moment the right conditions come about, the rock has disintegrated, the seed becomes exposed to rain and sun, immediately it germinates. That is our condition. We are under a rock of ignorance. Jadata, I am the body. And in a satsang, suddenly that, or in meditation, like we had guided meditation that we did, we take away that grossness, and immediately what your potentiality is, you suddenly start blossoming. So be available, practice, be available to satsang every day, not once in a lifetime Kailash Yatra. That is also enough if you are available. अंतवन्तक्षत्रियते जयन्ति लोकाञ्जना कर्मणा निर्मितेन ज्ञानेन विद्वांस्तेज अभ्येति नित्यं न विद्यते यन्यथा तस्य पंथाः. O Kshatriya, because King Dashratha was a Kshatriya. Dashrata means Dhritarashtra, he was a Kshatriya. O Kshatriya, those people who are engaged in karma attain perishable worlds, but by knowledge the wise ones attain the eternal light. There is no other path than this. If you keep thinking my duty, my children, my family, my parents, my world, my business, my job, my this, my space, तो जहाँ माय वहाँ पे कर्म तो आएगा ही, because you are the doer. And as long as you think you are the doer, you will only get, here he says, you only attain perishable worlds. And what are the perishable worlds? Bhur, Bhuva, Swa, Tapa, Janaha, Maha, Satyam. From earth plane to the Brahmaji's plane of existence. All these 7 worlds and the lower worlds, all these are perishable worlds. 14 worlds are perishable. They come and go. That is not your goal of life. Your goal is the imperishable world of the truth. And that truth cannot be gained through karma. That truth can only be gained through knowledge. So pursue the knowledge. Be available to that knowledge. कर्म तो होता जाएगा, जो होना है वो होके ही रहेगा. The wise ones attain the eternal light, and that eternal light, that self-effulgent light, is this Atma Tattva, that is this Paramatma Tattva. And apart from practicing this Brahmacharya, that is at the sensory level, all the and the mind level, and the Guru Seva, and the commitment to scriptures, etc., etc. Other than this, there is no other way you can attain this eternal truth. Now, Dhritarashtra asks another question that we'll look at it in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Just sit quietly for a moment. Hari Om. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Keep your bags outside.